Chapter 45. On not being too credulous, knowing how easily we offend in speech. Help me, O Lord, in my trouble, for any human assistance is worthless. Psalm 60. How often have I relied on the faithfulness of human beings only to be disappointed? Yet how often have I found loyalty where I least expected it? How foolish, therefore, to put our complete hope in human beings. For it is only in you, dear Lord, that the righteous may trust without fear of betrayal. You, O Lord, are greatly to be blessed in all things that befall us. How weak and unstable we are, and how easily and quickly we are deceived and changed. Who is there who can behave so carefully and prudently in all things as not to be sometimes mistaken or perplexed? Certainly very few. But those who have complete confidence in you, O Lord, seeking you in the simplicity of their hearts, do not slip away from you so easily. And if they should lapse into trouble, no matter how deeply they become involved, you, O Lord, are ever ready to rescue them and comfort them. For you never abandon the soul who completely trusts in you. It is rare indeed that one finds a friend so faithful as to stick with us through thick and thin. You, O Lord, are most faithful in all things, and there is none other but you. How wise was the holy Saint Agatha, who said, quote, "My mind is solidly established in and grounded upon Christ," end quote. If only this were so with me, I would not be a prey to so many fears and anxieties, nor would the unkind words of others move me. There is no one who can foresee future events or take precautions against future disasters. If even approaching evils can hurt us, how much greater the wound of those unlooked for? But why have I not made better provision for my wretched self? And why have I so readily put my trust in others? Truly because we are frail and weak human beings, though many think of and speak of us as angels. In whom can I believe, O Lord, except in you? For you alone are the truth, who can neither deceive nor be deceived. On the other hand, all people are liars, weak, unstable, and subject to fail, especially in speech. So that even what seems to be true, we should not be too ready to believe. You wisely have warned us to be on our guard against human beings, that often one's enemies will be the members of his own household, and that we are to be wary of anyone should tell us, "Look, here is the Messiah," or "There he is." This I have learned at great expense, and I hope it will make me more cautious in the future. Those who confide their secrets to others, cautioning them not to repeat them to a soul, often cannot keep their own secrets, but betray both themselves and their confidants. From such foolish talk and such imprudent people, defend me, O Lord, that I become not their victim or commit the same fault. Grant that my words be true and constant, and drive far from me a sly and malicious tone. What I am unwilling to endure, I certainly ought to use all means to avoid myself. How good and peaceful it is to remain silent about other people's words and deeds, not to believe without proof all that is said, nor lightly to repeat all we see or hear. We should open our own hearts to very few, for it is better to seek you, Lord, who can see into every person's heart. It is not for us to be wafted about by every wind of words, but rather to hope that both our interior and our outward life may be lived according to your holy will. In order to possess heavenly grace, let us shun as far as we can all worldly conversation. not desiring what appears outwardly pleasant and agreeable, but diligently following those things which can bring amendment of life and fervor. A virtue that has been known and praised too hastily has harmed many a soul, while one kept in silence has proved beneficial in this uncertain life of temptation and warfare.